My name is Furkat Azimov. I am the ambassador of the new strategy communicating campaign. Together with Alina Agibayeva, the manager of our low-cost champions program, we will talk about Air Astana's new strategy and how all of us can bring it to life.
We will talk more about why we need changes now and the concept Imagine If, and all about the new program called Low-Cost Champions. Are you ready? Let's go.
The aims of this course are to familiarize everyone with the Air Astana Strategy 2026 and to explain how everyone can be involved in the strategy implementation. This course was developed for all company employees. The course is designed so that you can stop and start and return to the program whenever you like. At the end of the course, there is a short quiz to check out your new knowledge. We would like to start the course with the words of our President and CEO, Peter Foster, who says, "We want colleagues to imagine if we all took action, what we could achieve together." Air Astana was founded 17 years ago in 2001 by BAE Systems based in the UK and the Kazakhstan government. What makes us unique? This joint approach between the UK and Kazakhstan has resulted in Air Astana combining Western standards of safety, reliability, integrity, and customer service excellence together with the warmth and hospitality of its home country. Another unique feature is that the only investment Air Astana has is an initial investment of $8.5 million from our government in 2001. We have had no further subsequent financial support in the last 17 years and have actually paid to date $500 million in taxes and dividends to our shareholders. A remarkable result. We have been financially independent from the start and need to remain self-sufficient in order to be able to determine our future strategy and be self-governing in the way we run our business. So we are truly unique in our independence. Let's now look at some of our achievements and some of the difficulties we have faced in the past and some challenges for the future.
«16 лет крупнейшая авиакомпания региона лидирует на рынке, каждый год получая новые престижные международные награды. 2017 год не был исключением, год полный испытаний и побед. Air Astana в любом кризисе всегда ищет возможности для улучшения и развития, создавая в результате качественный продукт, широко применяя инновации и сохраняя высокую безопасность полетов. И во многом это происходит благодаря сплоченности сотрудников нашей компании. Вместе мы сильней». Вот лишь некоторые события 2017 года, которые полностью соответствуют нашим целям. Продолжая активно внедрять инновации и улучшая сервис для наших пассажиров, мы единственные в СНГ запустили полноценную мобильную регистрацию на все рейсы Air Astаны из Алматы и Астаны. А для удобства сотрудников было запущено уникальное корпоративное мобильное приложение Кейси App, направленное на двустороннюю коммуникацию, удобство поиска и использование информации из любой точки планеты. Мы первые в Казахстане, кто перешел на полноценное использование ЭЦП и продолжаем развивать электронный документооборот в компании. Развивая партнерские отношения с ведущими авиакомпаниями мира и создавая лучшие условия для своих пассажиров, Air Astana подписала кодшеринговое соглашение с авиакомпанией Lufthansa. В мае 2017 года авиакомпания успешно прошла 6-й аудит по эксплуатационной безопасности IOSA. А в период с июня по сентябрь, являясь официальным перевозчиком международной выставки Экспо 2017, Air Astana предоставила 10 тысяч бесплатных билетов на выставку своим международным пассажирам. В том же месяце авиакомпания начала выполнять все свои международные рейсы, вылетающие из Астаны, из нового терминала международного аэропорта Нурсултан Назарбаев. В сентябре у пассажиров Air Astаны появилась возможность использовать Wi-Fi на борту наших самолетов. Продолжая развивать продукт, в октябре мы запустили услугу MySeat, и теперь наши пассажиры могут за дополнительную плату выбрать места первых двух рядов или у аварийного выхода. Тогда же стартовала масштабная рекрутинговая кампания «Примерь мечту», направленная на популяризацию авиационных профессий в Казахстане. Мы второй год подряд признаны лучшим работодателем Казахстана согласно рейтингу, составленному компанией Universum. 6 декабря президенту страны Нурсултану Назарбаеву был представлен наш новый авиационно-технический центр в Астане. В нем будет проводиться инженерно-техническое обслуживание самолетов национального перевозчика и других авиакомпаний, осуществляющих рейсы в Казахстан. В тот же период мы получили свой первый самолет Airbus A321neo, самолет нового поколения, на 15% экономичнее по сравнению с предыдущей моделью и является самым малошумным лайнером в своем классе. В марте мы подписали кодшеринговое соглашение с авиакомпанией Cathay Pacific, которая увеличит туристические возможности для пассажиров Cathay Pacific, путешествующих из или в Казахстан, и для пассажиров Air Астаны, путешествующих через Гонконг из или в Азию и Австралию. И, наконец, всемирный сайт путешествий TripAdvisor объявил Air Астану победителем в номинации «Региональный азиатский перевозчик» премии Travel's Choice Awards 2018.
The aviation business is fast-paced with constant challenges and factors such as the global economy, exchange rates and oil prices impacting on our ability to be profitable. A fact is that 2013 was the last year of easier times for Air Astana. The tenge exchange rate to the dollar was 155. We had 80% of the market share on domestic routes and little competition with only Transaero on the routes into Russia. That year, we generated a profit of $51 million. Then, in 2014, things dramatically changed. There was a downturn in the economy and the tenge devalued, with the exchange rate moving to 180 tenge per US dollar, which resulted in increased costs for us, and we had increased competition, especially with Aeroflot and SCAT on many routes. We now have 49% of the domestic market, and there were sharp increases in fuel prices. As a result, between 2013 and 2016, Air Astana's revenue shrank by 1/3. Overcoming these difficulties has made us stronger, and we continue to be tenacious and maintain our uncompromising spirit to succeed no matter what. However, there are challenges ahead, and our future success and growth require us to do more. The world is changing fast, and it's impacting the balance of supply and demand in the airline industry. To successfully grow and expand, we have to rise and meet 3 key challenges. Firstly, maintain our competitive advantage. This is about cost control and customer retention. Secondly, manage our growth. Again, we need to invest wisely and manage our costs and keep things simple and not add complexity to our processes. Our leaders need to ensure we have the right people in the right jobs so we can deliver expectations and manage our growth ambitions. And finally, we must influence the modernization of our airports and aviation regulations to global standards. So, in 2017, we started to work on the new Strategy 2026, which was approved by the Board of Directors. This is a continuation of what we had started in 2017. Last year, we grew Air Astana's top-line revenue by 22% and declared a profit of nearly $39 million, a complete reversal of the previous year. So, what did we do? The company identified 3 key strategic priorities underpinning our 2026 strategy: growth, efficiency, and excellence. Our first and most important priority is profitable growth. This means we will not only expand our route network, but will also double our fleet of aircraft, and our employee numbers will grow to approximately 9,000. A key focus for growth is to increase passenger numbers by attracting and expanding our transit traffic through our major hubs of Almaty and Astana, with the aim that at least half of our international customers will travel through Kazakhstan to their final destination elsewhere. So we will increase to 9.2 million passengers in total, and approximately half, 4.5 million, will be transit traffic. efficiency. Efficiency is one of our core heart values and is one of the main pillars identified as a key strategic advantage for us. So it is about simplicity, short and lengthy processes, automating many parts of our business, and most importantly, being one team. One of the key components of the efficiency strategy is cost efficiency. The low-cost imperative is nothing new for us. As Ibrahim Kanlial says, cost efficiency has been in the DNA of Air Astana since its inception. The graph you see on the screen is based on cost information taken from 65 IATA carriers. In 2016, Air Astana was one of the lowest cost airlines in the world. Our cost per available seat kilometre was 4.5 cents. This is lower than our European and Middle Eastern peers and lower than some major low-cost carriers. We are on the 4th place. However, this has changed now, and our costs and expenses are increasing. The cost per available seat kilometre is now 5.7 cents, which brings us towards the middle of the chart now. This is not the way we want to go. In November 2017, the cost of fuel accounted for 24% of our total cost, and this has increased by 13%. To put things into perspective, if no action is taken, each $1 change on the Brent oil price impacts the company by $3 million. To find out more, click on the link to the full on-air article published earlier this year. Imagine if our profits stay the same as in 2017, and if our costs increase by say 8%, and we don't take any action to be more efficient, our profits will be gone, and in fact, we go into a deficit situation. And imagine if our costs increase by 15%. On our chart, we are suddenly in the top 10 of high-cost airlines. At this stage, we will have lost our competitive advantage. We simply cannot afford that to happen. These examples and charts demonstrate how rapidly the business environment can change and the need for smart airlines to be able to adapt their cost base ahead of the game and reduce the risk impact of unpredictable external factors. The financial health of the company is a matter of interest to all of us, not just the financial departments. Therefore, we decided to introduce the Low Cost Champions program. Alina Agibayeva, the manager of this program, will now tell you some more information about this very exciting initiative.
As you can see from all of this information, the reality of events is really driving us to take action. Increasing efficiency is not now just a priority, but has become inevitable. There is no doubt that our senior management team is proactively instigating some major actions to improve our efficiency and control our cost levels. But is that all we can do? Just to break down processes and procedures to re-engineer how we do things, as if we are starting Air Astana from a zero-cost base today. It is not enough, and there is more we can do, and we have to do, to achieve our ambitions and the challenging goals we have set in our strategy. So, the low-cost campaign was born, and our call-out for low-cost champions was launched. The whole rationale about having low-cost champions is that we believe our employees, all of you, are better placed to know what actions we can take in our daily processes to be more efficient and cost-conscious in all departments. More than 300 employees completed a detailed questionnaire and shared really interesting ideas. From this number, 70 champions were invited to join a brainstorming session on the 3rd of May. The outcome was that the 58 top ideas were then presented to managers. This was done by having 4 town hall sessions, and managers then added their suggestions and ideas. All proposed ideas are linked to the core enablers of our strategy, which are simplicity, continuous improvement and innovation, using technology, and our employees. What you are seeing here on the screen are just a few examples of how ideas are linked to the 4 core enablers. These ideas have now been assigned to specific departments and are being worked on in order to review the idea, propose actions, and timelines for implementation. The progress is monitored on a monthly basis, and some have already been implemented. For example, new online training, which reduces time in the classroom and utilizes our LMS technology. This is just the beginning. Everyone can share an idea at any time and join the Low Cost Champions campaign. Just send in your ideas to our low-cost email address, lowcost@airastana.com. It is as easy as that. All of you working in your departments on a day-to-day basis have the knowledge and expertise to really help our efficiency strategy priority.
Now going back to the main strategical priorities, let's talk about last but not least, excellence. What does this mean for us? We have demonstrated excellence in many ways, and we never give up. An example is that we were the key drivers to remove Kazakhstan out of the blacklist to fly into Europe. We continue to receive Skytrax awards for the 7th year running and are recognized by major international airline regulators such as EASA, IATA, ICAO, and now have code-share agreements with major international airlines such as Lufthansa and Cathay Pacific, to name a few. We have been recognized as the best employer and one of the finest companies in the region. Our operational and service training are recognized as delivering excellence, and many external organizations approach us for training. This is our style, to focus on being the best at what we do. A core factor is also about building the concept of Imagine If. It is all about all of us using our imagination to create a vision about the future and what is possible for us to achieve together. During the next months, you will often hear this sentence, Imagine If. What is it? The Imagine If campaign keeps us focused on what we want to achieve and our 2026 goals and strategy, and most importantly, the concept invites everyone to contribute to our success with their ideas about their role and department.
So what we did for this course is select some of our current ambassadors to share their own Imagine If story. They have already started to be part of our campaign with Imagine If and have produced ideas in their departments already around growth, efficiency and excellence. Our ambassador's role is to help you share your own stories about how you and your team successfully implement change and ideas that support our 2026 strategy. Your story to one of our ambassadors to share what you have done, and they will help you tell your own Imagine If story. Let's hear now what a few of our ambassadors' Imagine If ideas are. Imagine if, as Air Astana expands our route network, what the impact can be on Kazakhstan as a whole. More visitors, more international exposure, and the hospitality and tourism market grows, building more jobs.
Imagine if we became an airline with an unrivaled reputation among customers, whatever their needs, offering consistent quality, personalized service and convenience every step of the way. Imagine if we set the standard that all others aspire to, recognized in the industry as leading edge and innovative.
Seen as trusted, responsible, and financially secure by international regulators and stakeholders. Imagine if, thanks to our efforts, Air Astana became the go-to airline right across our expanded network of routes for business and leisure. An airline that not only welcomes the world to Kazakhstan, but also brings the best of Kazakhstan to the world.
I very much hope you've enjoyed the aerostanology course that we've been running through the audio-visual mechanisms to which you've had the chance, hopefully, to enjoy during the course of the last 20 or 30 minutes. And I hope that in that brief period, it has been able to explain to you something of the philosophy behind the airline that we run today. Air Astana, of course, has been a very successful airline for the more than 16 years in which it has been operating. And I think the reason why it's been so successful is because, firstly, we have been very much responsible for our own destiny. We set the goals and the objectives, and of course it is our responsibility to meet those, both as individuals and in the collective. But secondly, we've been extremely successful because we've been able to adapt to changed circumstances. And the challenges that we face today are to retain this superb level of service and brand awareness and reputation that we've been able to build during the course of the last 16 and a half years, with multiple challenges from many competitors, many new competitors, and continual pressure to retain our costs at as low a level as possible in order to maximize the efficiency of ourselves, of our aircraft, of our colleagues, of our maintenance systems, etc., etc., etc. And it is only by maintaining that efficiency that we will continue to enjoy the success that we've enjoyed in the past. And therefore, when we talk, as we have done in the course through which you have just proceeded, when we talk about the low-cost campaign, what we're really meaning there is high efficiency, and the efficiency and good sense and intelligence that we bring to our work every day. And that efficiency is not the responsibility of me or the responsibility of senior managers or the board of directors, but it's actually the responsibility of every single person, including you, who works for this company. And that, of course, is the basis behind the Imagine If campaign. So I'd like you all to imagine if. Imagine where you would like to be as an individual. And I think once you imagine that, and once you understand exactly how it is that we have been so successful and what we need to do to continue being successful by maintaining that very high level of efficiency and attention to detail, I think once you've understood those basic principles and have put them into practice in your daily work, you will not only be successful here in Air Astana, but you will thoroughly enjoy working for this great company. All the best.